Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. I can't remember a weekend where there was so much boxing on and not a single good fight on offer. Now, admittedly, I didn't see all the undercard fights for the Times Square card and for this Riyadh card headlined by Canelo Alvarez and William Scull, but my God, I mean, Alvarez versus Scull. Just another really dull fight. Look, Scull came in, William Scull, 23 wins, 9 KOs, no draws, no defeats. Cuban guy, 32 years of age, based in Germany. And he had a chance to put his name in the record books. All right, he already made a ton of money from this one fight. But all he did for the whole of this fight, the whole 12 rounds, was skirt around the ring, flick some jabs out, most of which were caught on Canelo's gloves, and smiling all the way through it in the corner. He was smiling away, smiling during the rounds. Lots of side movements, skipping away, skipping this way, skipping that way. I'm almost tempted to say a complete non-effort. I mean, I don't really know what to say about a performance like that. It seemed like his only intent was to go the distance. And then he could say, well, I went the distance with Canelo Alvarez. I mean, he was the IBF champ coming in. And this was his first defense against, none other than Canelo. And the commentators were constantly slagging off Scull, and I understand why. But just as it takes two to tango, it also takes two to very often to create a stinker of a fight. And although Canelo was moving forward constantly from the word go, he was constantly on the front foot, like he always is, stalking, very, very menacing. And he did, throughout the fight, land some very, very good single body shots, but I expected more of him. He looked bored in there, and I can't say I blame him. I was bored watching it, but I did feel, come on, mate, you're one of the sport's elite fighters. Okay, the guy in front of you, you're winning the fight, but go through a few gears. If you're going to be this superstar, well, he is this superstar, and if you're claiming to be at least one of, if not the greatest Mexican fighter of all time, then you go through some gears. I mean, I can't imagine Julio Cesar Chavez, and I followed his career, not necessarily from the start, but certainly through his championship reign, when he had 26, 28, whatever it was, world title fights. I can't imagine him adopting that attitude against an opponent like William Scull. He would have torn after him. He would have been digging in those hooks to the body. I mean, he's a smaller weight guy, I know, but so a bit more industry. But body punch-wise, and I know statistics can be misleading, but, if you look at the punch stats, I think Canelo landed 40 body punches, which is great. It's a good, decent rate. Very, very hard body punches. Scull landed about 6. But if you look at the headshots, I mean, Canelo would try and ping a right hand over, and he's in against a taller guy, a rangier guy, bigger dimensions, longer dimensions, and so on and so forth. But quicken your feet up, let your hands go. You've got nothing coming back at you, nothing at all, other than a few flick jabs that you can block with your high guard. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with Canelo, who looked like he was on autopilot. And afterwards he was saying, well, the guy didn't want to fight, he just ran. And I mean, it's all true. But if you've got someone in there, get him out of there, or try to get them out of there. Now, it seemed to me that this was almost like an interim fight, a stop-off for the fight with Terence Crawford, which was announced afterwards. And sure enough, Canelo was given some 24-carat gold Ring magazine belt or something. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, with a to me, and okay, I've never been a pro fighter, but look, if you're in William Scull's position, like I said earlier, you got a chance of greatness. You got a chance of really putting your name in the record books. I'd rather get knocked flat, having a go and trying to win. Swapping fists. And again, I'm getting back to it because it's the last great fight I've seen. It's the last half-decent fight I've seen, which was Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr. Both those guys, much, much lower in terms of technique than a lot of the fighters, talent-wise, over the last couple of days who've just not performed. In terms of natural talent, but they never stopped trying to win. They never stopped trying to get the other guy out of there, hurt the other guy, sting the other guy, have the last punch, have the first punch. This was dull, dull, dull. And yeah, I've nothing more to add. I hope I never see William Scull fight again, because my God, he's Mogadon on legs. And Canelo, I expected much more of you too. And hopefully we'll get it against Crawford. Crawford, much smaller man, of course, but surely he wouldn't go out like this. Surely he'd go out swinging, go out on his shield. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, if you've got anything to say, tell me you didn't find this an entertaining fight. Otherwise, I'll be losing my mind. But no, you tell me what you think. Honestly, tell me what you think. And yeah, thanks for watching this rather negative, but justifiably negative video. And if you did like it, hit the like button and give us a subscription if you're new as well, because it takes a second to just hit that subscription button and you're doing us a favour. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. There'll be better weekends of boxing, don't worry. There'll be some good fights along soon. There always are. That's why we love boxing, you see. All right, thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and bye for now.